So anyways, while I'm waiting on these other videos to upload, this is like part two-ish of what I was speaking on earlier. And like, as a matter of fact, hold on. I'm trying to find me somewhat of a better place to sit down. Because my videos get kind of long-winded. So yeah, but anyways, I'm not completely devastated that I wasn't able to get in this jacuzzi today. Because God is on time. He's ahead of the enemy. He knows what's going on better than what we know. He can see, like, he can see wherever my daughter is right now, and I can't even see what's going on, and I can just trust him. But anyway, so I was sitting out here, and the neighbors pulled up, and I had seen them yesterday. I didn't mean to, but I seen them yesterday, like, cleaning out a vehicle. I guess with their shampooer and stuff like that or whatever. And then today they pull up with another vehicle, so, seemingly look like they traded that one in or whatever. And I guess, of course, yesterday and maybe even before, they knew they was going to trade that one in. So I'm definitely not pressed. It's a nice vehicle. It's shiny and all that, but it just brought me to the more thoughts of, like, people get stuff to impress other people. Like, the car is, like, literally shinier than their house. Like, their house looks real dull and stuff like that. Definitely a modest household and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Nice little house. Not saying nothing bad, but a lot of times people cars be looking better. What they drive, it be looking better than what they live in. And better maintained or whatever. So, it's like that's used to bait or draw somebody in. And I just be like, Lord, and I really used to sit with these people at one point in time. I used to sit with them and, you know what I'm saying? I was never trying to be flashy or anything. I was just driving whatever I purchased, whatever I could afford. And like now, I can afford to get a car. Definitely put a down payment on something or whatever, but definitely buy a car right out if I wanted to. I just don't really want to. I only want what I need. Something that's going to get me and my kids from point A to point B, the way I need to. I'm not worrying about impressing nobody else or how it looked to other people or whatever. I am concerned about how it drives and how safe it is. But yeah. But seen the car, and I'll probably post along with this video. I'll probably post a picture or whatever of it, just because I feel like doing that. But yeah, and I don't try to keep up with these people. I don't want to keep up with let's just say the Joneses, the Smiths, the this, the, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put their names on here right now, but they have said before to me, oh, you ain't got nothing and this and that. I'm like, wow. And it's just an attention grabber, like, to me, their car or whatever. But I don't know the details. God knows why they got it. It might be safety concerns. It could be anything. I don't know. But to other people, they would be drawn in. They got money. They this, that, and that. Honey, that's a trade-in, definitely. And the fact that I just used to always ride. Like, I used to live in, like, it wasn't the projects, but it was apartments that, that was hood or whatever, but we used to have nice cars. And of course, looking back, I know how it was attained for not the most part, but like half of the most part. Of course, people wasn't drug dealers, and they wasn't doing nothing too illegit and this and the third or whatever. But the cars that they was driving, they could have. It was like a Montero Sport. It was a Diamante. It was just different little stuff. It could draw attention or whatever. And so I don't know. I just be looking at that, and I be looking at people sideways like, it's one thing to have a need for it, but it's another thing to get that to impress other people. These BBLs, this, that, and the third. I hear people talking about they regret that they got them. Because really, it's more so of how you look in the eyes of a female. Because one thing about a male, I mean, he might see how you look, and that might draw him or whatever. But honey, I'm not even gonna say too much. It is what it is. But yeah, just looking at that and like, don't ever think that I'm trying to keep up. Look at that sunset. Don't ever think, it was just raining just a little bit, but don't ever think I'm trying to keep up with y'all at all. I'm not saying I seen it all, but I didn't see nice stuff. I didn't see, bad stuff, the worst of stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? I done been nice places. I done been on trips and vacations and this, that, and the third. So, I'm not pressed, but when I go, I want to go hard. I want to make sure it's me and my kids going, or me and my true loved ones. I don't want to be out there with just people just because. You know what I'm saying? And I've done that a time or two. It's definitely not a handful of times if I feel the need to. But I'm not trying to be sitting nowhere with people who don't truly like me and don't have my best interests at heart and stuff like that. And honey, that can include if that's my own child, you don't have my best interests at heart, then yeah, you need to get off from around me or whatever. But but I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what they got going on at Tom Cruise. Like I said, it's just an attention grabber. I've noticed that they either turned those cameras back on. I don't think they're on record or anything, but they're on so they can, I guess, look out. I think they've been on for like the past 2 days or so or something like that, and I noticed the lights on. I can't, it get on my nerve for real. Like, I can't. Because the reason that they even got it was because they seen me. Because they already feel like, oh, she ain't got nothing. They've said that out their mouth. You ain't got nothing. It don't matter if I do got something or if I don't. It's not y'all place to be worried about it and know what I got. Because I'm not trying to do all that. But, then, yeah, I cut both of my sons' hair yesterday. I used the clippers. It came out good. Some areas a little patchy, but I could cut it down more so it doesn't look like I could make it look cleaner. Because I didn't outright give them no bald spots or anything, but they're a little patchy or whatever. But I did good. Because it's easy. It's kind of hard to mess up on cutting all the hair off or whatever, as opposed to actually doing a little girl's hair and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I was doing most of the day yesterday. I gave one of them a little mohawk, and the other one he just got a little low cut or whatever. And it just looks funny because my sons have been eating so good, and that's why I just really need somebody to come along and really be athletic with them. I don't want nobody to be like too hard on them though, cause no. But I just really need somebody to be, and not just with them. Honestly, for all of us, I would do it too. Like, kind of just need that physical trainer and stuff like that. Get my body in some shape. I'm doing good with the eating my fruit, but I still done snuck some oatmeal cakes in there and stuff like that. I ate 2 pieces of pork chop last night when it was fresh out the grease, so I ate 1.5. Ate the other half today. What else? So yeah, this is my little scene right now. But just even piggybacking off the topic that I was on earlier, as far as, yeah, I don't want to help nobody. It's not that I don't want to help anybody, but I don't want to help certain people who didn't appreciate and didn't make good use of what I was trying to help and offer with before. I don't want to help them no more. So like I said, I hope and pray that God give me a good 5 to 10 year stretch. If our Lord will not, I'll live to see it. But yeah, Lord willing, I live to see that long of them just mind y'all business. Leave me alone. Leave me and my children, my household, my life. Let me be. And I want to be happy. I want to be more than happy. I want to have joy. But, I feel like you got to start somewhere. That includes these so-called neighbors. Like, I really could have been helping them now to say, put, you know what I'm saying, to help with when their little disrespectful little grandkid, well, the one anyway, probably both of them, come down here, could have been helping. Not even able to do it because look how y'all done treated me. Ain't nothing I can do I still need the help. Like, and I seen God do it before to where I'm like, Lord, please help me to be able to put this somewhere. Somebody that really needs the help or wants it. At this point, I'm like, even if you just want it, you ain't in a dire need. So I just pray for them connections and stuff like that because I don't want to eat this good by myself. At this point, this is like, dang, this is the time when I really needed them to come over here so we could be eating this food. Now, I would have been doing a lot of cooking and cleaning and stuff, but I really need them because I don't need people my kids just sitting here getting fat. What else? So yeah, that was basically it. It was just about the car or whatever. I was like, Lord. I mean, and there ain't nothing wrong with getting you a new car, this, that, and the third. But like I said, the car when I posted the thumbnail, the car looks way shinier than the house or whatever. Some people houses I just always want my house to look much better than my car. That's just me. Sometimes I can even have a house, honey, and don't necessarily gotta have no vehicle there. But you know, if you got a garage, you want something sitting in there. But shit, let me get a boat. But or shoot an airplane on you hoes, like bye. Like I'm gonna literally disappear on you hoes and still be able to capable of watching my house. But yeah, no, I just hope people are making the right investments. They seem to be, you know, as far as them or whatever. And like I said, I don't know all their business, but when I used to be around them, they wasn't doing nothing illegit. But it's just the fact that them so-called grandkids feel like they can. It's like the grandkids expose them for something else. It's like, and it's mainly him because they're his bloodline grandkids, but she's taking part in it or whatever. But basically being a willing participant. And me, I understand that part. Shit, that's your husband, and you done got in some stuff that you ain't necessarily know how deep it was or whatever. He's gonna be held up. That's why I keep every time I see him. Lord, hold him accountable. Hold him accountable every time I don't look at him and look on my camera for purposes of just watching him. But I ain't gonna stay in front. I do observe, and I just be like, Lord, hold him accountable. He's the so-called man of his house. He's leading people astray. He's leading his young and his so-called wife astray. Like, he literally told me, I'm gonna let such and such handle such and such. Like, if that's the case, then you should have left her alone to handle. I ain't gonna say leave her alone, but leave her to handle it to begin with. You know, this quote unquote handle you speak about anyway. Y'all not gonna handle me, honey, because this is the thing. I'm dealt with by God personally, and it definitely don't necessarily feel better, but it's just different in the way people would choose to deal with you, myself included. Because there's some people that I just be like, Lord, just wipe them out. They gotta go. And yeah, my boys is so-called dad told me I gotta go, and and I ain't even did nothing to him. So imagine, I just can't imagine. Basically, it's because I ain't doing nothing for him, and I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. It's a little pitter patter of the rain still coming down. I'm gonna have to open up my curtains and stuff like that because it's gonna be some strong winds tomorrow. So I'm gonna get that in order. But yeah, I just mainly want to speak on that because, man, ain't no way. Y'all think I'm gonna be trying to keep up with y'all. And then I looked at that video where that girl, what's her name? Dima Loving. Boy, how she just got handled and stuff like that. It was crazy, but yeah, so that's it for now. I'm making quite a few videos today. Because I wasn't on here yesterday and maybe the day before. I'm going in the house soon because we got some rabid animals around here. Been attacking people. I was like, are y'all releasing these rabid animals out here? Because why? Where they coming from? And this has been, in my town. And it's so funny because I called. It was the craziest thing because I called animal control in this city. And I reported, oh, there's nothing we can do. You just need to do it to wildlife.org. And I wish I would have got the lady name. But I was like, what? Y'all can't. set no type of humane trap. No, that's just the time they come out and hunt, and I'm like, what? Okay. So then now all of a sudden every week, oh, if you see an animal, this, that, and the third, report it to animal control. I did that. So this is the thing. I went back on there and I posted. Okay, I called animal control. She told me they can't do nothing, referred me to a website, and now y'all putting out these messages and memos. Okay, then I need to, yeah. I mean, Lord forbid anything happen to me or my kids. I don't do it. I don't need the money, but I'm getting ready. Y'all gonna get sued because y'all are in the business of, I guess, setting humane traps for these animals and making sure that people are safe. Especially when they report it. I reported it. I recorded it. I had it on my camera and stuff like that. I'm just like, what? It's like, no, y'all just want. It's certain people y'all just want to die. That's what I feel. That's what I took it as. It's just certain people y'all want to die off or whatever. Well, if you can't afford to do, what? Baby, these animals will definitely come up missing out this house because I will make sure. But anyway, and then yeah, they want to put you in jail for doing something to an animal when you done reported it. Oh no, it's my kid's life or that animal's life. It's gonna be that animal. God gave us dominance over this. We're supposed to dominate our environment. That ain't supposed to dominate me. So anyway, and then I think I was mentioning a dream that I had where it was this little critter. It might have had on a pamper or something like that, but it was like a little baby mullock or something like that, walking around like a little dog or a wolf on two legs, and I don't know what it was doing, but yeah, I don't know what that indicates, and I don't know whose baby it was, and I don't even remember the dream, but now that I know what the thing is, like, keep that away, keep y'all little baby mullocks away from me. Mullocks or whatever. And so yeah, but what else did I have to say? See, it's parts of my yard that is just kind of ruined for me having this out here or whatever, but it is what it is. It's how I get peace of mind. Give me some better land. Give me something else to put my stuff on. You know what I'm saying? Help a sister out. I said that to somebody before, and they was like, "What?" I was like, "Help a sister out." And so that was their attitude. Just looking at me sideways or whatever, but then turn around and I ain't gonna go into them details because I'm not really on that right now, but yeah, just know that I'm not trying to keep up with the Kardashians, the Smiths, the Joneses, you know what I'm saying, anybody like that. I'm just trying to do what God had me here doing and enjoy what He had enjoy my portion, because I do feel like it's more than enough to go around. But yeah, He's a God of abundance, and He'll give you more than you have room enough to receive, and I know that now to be true. I mean, I knew it to be true then, but maybe. So anyway, yeah,